Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. This is Prissy, aka Prissy. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Hey, I am so excited today because this is something near and dear to me. Because I really believe, honestly and truly, like if you take care of your skin underneath, it's going to flourish and show in your makeup. It will help your makeup go on so much better. It will give you more even finish. Of course, less blemishes to show through. Like, we can put makeup on top of our blemishes, but they are still going to be there. Okay, so it's so important to have a skincare routine. So I am hoping that you guys can take something from my routine. I do think that every skin type is different. Nobody's skin type is going to always be the same regimen, but certainly, hopefully this will help as far as getting some knowledge of it and just seeing what's best for you and your skin type. So I'm here to give you all the beauty tips, fashion looks to slay, skincare to get you glowing, and of course some giggles along the way. So today we're going to get into our natural glow. That beauty, that underneath it all, because it counts and it matters. I'm going to walk you through my daily skincare routine in hopes that it will help and motivate or enhance your own skincare routine. Okay, so to begin with, we're going to have and need a clean white towel. I'm going to use these wipes only because I need to take off my lipstick that I had on today. I don't normally use wipes. I don't feel like they are good for me anymore as far as my own personal routine. I experienced a lot of different reactions to the wipes. This is just going to be for my lips. So let me just do that first. This is my face wash that I use. This is by SkinCeuticals. I got this at Glow Med Spa where I go to get my facials done at. And it is a daily exfoliant cleanser. And it's very light, so I do not like abrasive cleansers. So for me, this was perfect. It does foam. It gets my face squeaky clean. I've already dampened my face. I'm going to apply just a pump to my hands. Rub it together and massage this into my face. Meet me in the bedroom. Not really. Meet me in the glam room. But now we're here with a clean face. I hope you got the gist of it all with the cleanser. It is an exfoliant cleanser. It is a daily cleanser. A lot of exfoliant cleansers you don't want to use every single day, but that one is literally so fine. It's just basically the Simply Gel formula, so it is not that abrasiveness like a normal exfoliant would, but it does have all the essential things needed to exfoliate your face. Let me take these out. My next step that I go to is the toner. The toner that I use is this one. And I like this toner. I actually was using this one. I actually was using this one before, And to me, I just felt like it just wasn't doing what I needed, but I just wanted to use it enough to try to give an honest chance to see if this works for my skin or not. It just doesn't do it for me, so I just take a little cotton round. I wet it already, and I just go over my face. To restore my skin. So this is going to be the restoration part of everything that the cleanser just took off of your face and stripped your face from. The oils, the debris, the makeup, everything was basically just stripped from your face. So this is kind of like your replenish. I don't know if you guys caught that on the part where I was washing my face, but I do wash my neck, like underneath here, and that is part of my daily routine. I wasn't just doing it just now for fun. I literally wash my neck because I sometimes bring that foundation and concealer down as well. For me, I go into my next steps of the process is my under eye cream. So the under eye cream that I use now, and I'm trying it out really, is the Eye Balm by SkinCeuticals. And I just take about this much. I warm it up in between my fingers. And I just pat it underneath my eye. I pat it here, and then I do bring it up and over, but I pat here. And I use my ring finger because this is a very sensitive area of your face. You never want to be too rough on your under eye. And when I went on this cruise once, and on the cruise they had a little facial like little routine refresher things for you to try out, of course, for you to come to their spa on a cruise and promote in the spa. And one of the things she said that I just never really paid attention to, and now I'm just so conscious of it and trying to make sure I do that, is the least moisturized part of your face, because we normally don't really just kind of go into this area, is right here. The canal, or the root of your nose, I guess this will be. This is the root of your nose. So right here is what they say is the most under moisturized part of your face, which I thought was crazy. But it made sense because I literally do not moisturize that part of my face as often as I should, maybe. I'm better now, but I'm just trying to give you a gem so that you can do it too and be more mindful of it. The next thing that I like to do as far as my skincare routine, after I've cleansed my face, I've toned now, I put my under eye cream, is I like to go in with my moisturizer. So I'm going in the layers of my skincare routine. So I'm starting from the lightest to my heaviest product. So you always want to start that way, just so you can basically build up to everywhere, to your overall routine, and building up to the overall layers of what you want as your final steps of the process. And your moisturization is, I believe, the last step of the process. Some people, again, like they said, keep going. I feel like, yes, you can have the most complicated skincare routine and have 10 things that you do every day before you get up and get your makeup on, or before going to bed. I do wash my face 2 times a day. I wash it at night before I get into bed, and I do wash it first thing in the morning with these same exact steps that I'm doing right now. So the moisturizer that I'm using is by SkinCeuticals as well. And this is the Emollients Rich Restorative Moisturizer for normal or dry skin. I do have combination skin. I get very oily in my T-zone, and believe it or not, I might look matte on my pictures, but I definitely touch up at some point throughout the day. I rarely make it throughout the entire day without looking slick. So just a few dabs. Moisturize that skin. And I'm consistently doing this exact regimen that I'm doing right now I've been doing it now for the past, this is September. I've been doing it now for, I would say, a good 3 to 4 months now of this actual cleanser, this moisturizer, this under eye cream, and so far for me, I have not had any bad reactions to it, and it just works. And it makes me happy because I was that person with a whole lot of skin cleansers, toners, moisturizers underneath their cabinet, and skincare is not cheap, especially if you are going through and trying to find the best of the best and experimenting, and not always can you get a sample. But one thing I do love is a sample. That's the one great tip that I can give, is to get a sample before you buy something full size. Although you can take things back, why not just try the sample? That's my regimen that I use and my skincare routine. This is my daily routine. Twice a day, I would recommend washing your face, moisturizing, toning, and just getting your skin into the regimen so it can become accustomed to that type of process, and making sure it eliminates, of course, and hopefully eliminates or minimizes your breakouts, any type of irritations. All of that will hopefully mediate or minimize by doing a skincare regimen on a daily basis. Okay, so I wanted to share with you all a few tips, and hopefully they will be helpful to you. I hope that you take a lot from this, and just maybe just trying to convert these into your own regimen. And just a routine is so important. I can't even stress it enough. Like routine. Get a skincare routine, okay? That is the most important thing I can stress, really, is routine. All right, so let's just jump into some tips that I wanted to share with you all, and hopefully will help as well. If you may not have noticed you were doing these things, or just want to start doing these things, this should be helpful to you. Okay, so tip number 1, wash your pillowcases at least once a week. At least, or more if you wash yours more. I probably go, I say 3 to 4 days, 4 days maybe, before I feel like I need to wash my pillowcases. I do not like to continue to lay in it. I have oils in my hair. I don't like to tie my hair up. And I am that person. I'm not that person that sleeps on their back. I'm that person, I lay my face in the pillow. I bury my face into the pillow so that I can sleep comfortably. So that means that all of that that's on my pillow is transferring to my face that I just washed. So I do make that a habit of mine to make sure that I wash my pillowcases on a regular basis. Tip number 2, and I know that it would be common sense, I mean, and just be normal, but when you're going in and you're washing your face, wash your hands before. Especially if you use your hands to wash your face. I use my hands. If you don't and you're using a tool or some type of equipment, okay, then that's fine. But if you're using your hands to wash your face, wash your hands before you wash your face. Otherwise, you've touched a million things. You're basically washing your face with dirty hands. You're washing your face with dirt. The same things that you're trying to get off of your face, you're putting it back on by massaging that into your face. Tip number 3, and that is something that I just forgot to do, so I'm going to do it right now as a demonstration. And that is to moisturize your neck in an upward motion. I read this article about the aging of your neck. Your neck ages terribly. So bad, because this is basically a space that we do not normally put SPF on, and you just got to get into the habit of making sure that you moisturize your neck, and they say this is the best way to do it in the upward motion. On the article it said that your neck skin is as delicate as your eyelids. I did not know that. So some things that I read are completely mind-blowing, and I believe it. Tip number 4. We have 4 tips already. So tip number 4 is to make sure you have an SPF in your moisturizer. I cannot stress how important it is to have an SPF to protect your face and your neck against UV rays. We are all out and about. We're underneath the sun. We're driving. We're, out in public places. If you have a job that requires outdoor work, you have to protect your face. It is like so easy to have like damaged skin, from not putting the SPF on. And it's really just a simple step to just purchase some that has SPF, or just to put a separate layer of SPF on your face if you may want to do that as a different way. 5th tip that I would give is to make sure you exfoliate. I used to exfoliate like 2 to 3 times a week, but because I have this new cleanser now that is a daily exfoliant, I only do it 1 to 2 times a week. When I was exfoliating and before I started using the cleanser that I have, I was using the Clarisonic, and I was using it every single day. And I really think that was, although I changed the brush heads as necessary, sometimes more than necessary than what I should have changed them out, I just felt like I was still experiencing breakouts. My skin was irritated. I had more redness, and honestly, Clarisonic is not an everyday type of cleanser that you should use. It is a form of an exfoliant, but it's too, even with a gentle brush, it's too much to put to your face. Like, it's just too much. I learned that maybe it may be different for you, but I've learned that my Clarisonic, it is to the back of the cabinet underneath my sink. I just don't even use it anymore, and I just see a world of a difference in my face since I stopped using the Clarisonic. So these are some of my tips. I hope that they are very helpful to you. The last and final tip that I will give is to drink lots of water. Keep yourself hydrated. I think that's the ultimate goal and key, really, to us as women. Like, we want to look good both ways, without makeup and with the makeup. So definitely take care of your skin, and like I said, most importantly, overall, is the routine. I really enjoyed sharing my skincare tips with you all. I really hope that they may help and improve and enhance your own natural beauty that you already have, your glow, and just to be confident in your own skin, and having that confidence when you don't have on makeup just the same way as you do when you have on a full face of makeup. This is it for me, dolls. Thank you so much for staying tuned with me. Please make sure you subscribe and like. Drop me some comments. Last but not least, be Prissy for the love of glam.